Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. It's your boy Big Keys, host for everything and everything wrestling here, at Wrestling Talk Radio. Um, I we've been doing the show for 3.5 years, coming up on four next month, and I gotta say this is probably gonna be one of the hardest shows I've done since last year. Since as you guys know me personally, I lost my nephew, I've lost my mother, and the most recently, if you guys haven't heard, we lost a member of our family here at Wrestling Talk Radio last weekend. For all of you who don't know, Kevin Thompson, aka Cap, unfortunately left us on this past weekend on Saturday, and I'm still processing what happened. So, like, the rest of the fellas here in the group, and Cap was one of a kind, man. He was definitely a awesome dude. I'm gonna share my words as we go deeper into this, but we wanted to do something for Cap, man. Cap has definitely, Cap was that dude that came in with the random comments or the first one to wish us good morning and give us anything regarding AEW, regarding the viewership and all that. But yeah, we Cap was definitely. I don't even consider Cap a friend, man. Cap was a brother to me, man. Cap was definitely an awesome dude, man. I met Cap a couple years ago through wrestling, and and Chris is probably gonna tell a similar story, like I am. I'll just be real brief. Um, I'm wrestling. Everybody knows I'm a wrestling fan, so I had no outlet in regards to talk about wrestling. I was posting random things on Facebook or talk about wrestling, and I was tagging my friends or whatever, and you know, and I didn't have a place to where I could really talk about wrestling with people. And then Trey put me on to DNA wrestling, and Trey brought me into the group. Next thing you know, it was a whole group of people that love wrestling, and that's how I ended up meeting Chris, Lucas, and of course Cap. I remember Trey had tagged me in a lot of things on Facebook, and I used to see this dude named Kevin Thompson come up. I'm like, who is Kevin Thompson? And Kevin would just be commenting. I would kind of laugh at some of his comments, and then Kevin started posting stuff in the DNA group or whatever and everything, and then Chris was commenting and Lucas, and next thing you know, we came from wrestling fans to like family, to brothers, and and the rest is history from there. So I definitely got to give a huge shout out to for Trey for bringing me into this fold in regards to the wrestling group world, and being able to meet people that have similar interests like I do in regards to wrestling. So I'm gonna let everybody share their stories, and like I told everybody who's watching live, if you want to come on the show, even if for a brief moment, if you want to share a memory, say some words of kindness, during this time, because it's been rough on all of us. We're still trying to process what happened. The news is kind of. I was out Saturday, and and shout out to Thomas. I know Thomas. Thomas and Cap were like brothers, man, and I know Thomas is still dealing with this from personally. So we understand, Thomas, how you feel or whatever, but Thomas was telling us he couldn't get in contact with Cap, and once he told us what happened, my heart stopped for a minute. And it's kind of like I didn't. It's like one of those things you don't want to hear, and it's like it just soaks in for a minute, and it's like, oh my god, and it's like it's been a lot, and it's been a lot on all of us, but this is the platform that we wanted to open up to everybody. We wanted to do a tribute for Cap. So here's our platform that we're going to open up to everyone, everything. To just say some kind words about Cap and what he meant to us overall, and everything. Any stories anybody has to share about Cap or whatever, we'll share those today. Shortly, even if for a short amount of time. Like I said, if you don't even want to get on camera and talk, you don't have to. Just post in the comments, just your thoughts and any memories you had of Cap. We would definitely appreciate it. So I mean, I'll go around room and everything in regards to. I'll start off with Trey, Trey was the one that got me into DNA, and and got us to meet Cap. And actually, he's the one. He's the one responsible for me meeting everyone. Cap, Lucas, Chris. He made it possible when he brought me over to DNA, and let me see everything in regards to the wrestling world. So, Trey, you want to go ahead and say something, man? The floor is yours.
Yeah, man. Like you just said, man, Cap was a brother, man. It is no friend shit with Cap. And I've been kinda adamant about that all week. Whenever I've been talking about him, it's like somebody I talk to every day. One way or another, we were talking every day. We're communicating via memes, via messenger, via whatever. And with Cap, I actually met him. He came down to the hotel. I was working at Best Western at the time, and he ended up coming and working there with me. So he was my coworker, and I think I was like 19 or 20 at the time, and we just hit it off. He was constantly saying to me like, "You're way too young to be this crazy. Like, I don't understand why you're so crazy already. It don't make sense. Like, you got the level of crazy of like a 40-year-old, but you like 19. I'm gonna need you to figure out what's wrong with you, get some help or something." So it's the kind of shit that he started with me, and it just became a thing where we just were constantly jabbing at each other. Like, um, we ended up making the wrestling group because of need to have outlets like y'all were just talking about, not having anywhere to put the stuff. You know what I mean? Wrestling is such a niche audience. So it was like we would post stuff and you get like two reactions because people don't want to talk about wrestling or whatever. So then you end up just kind of sitting there. So me and him were like, Thomas had his original group and I don't know what happened with all of that. They had something going on. I think it had something to do with Chris, if I'm not mistaken. But there was something that happened with that group and it caused some giant explosion, and that parlayed into me and Cat making DNA. So he was actually at the forefront with me. Like we made that together, and then he just kind of took it. I always like to say he's the godfather of DNA. I just made it. I created it physically, but you look at every post in that group, it was him. And then we added all of our friends throughout, but the DNA of DNA is Capo, like 100%. And yeah, man, it's just one of those things. I've never lost a chosen family member before. You know what I'm saying? So it was a shocking thing for me and something that really took me aback because I was at a birthday party. I had just sent him a message on just a DM, something to piss him off. Like it was some stupid video. I don't even remember what the hell it was. Niggas was slapping each other with like pool noodles or something dumb. And the dude's little thing popped off. So he's peeking through. I was like, this gonna piss him off. Like, why are you sending me this shit? So I sent that. And then I saw Thomas's message and I was like, talk about a whirlwind. But yeah, man, he just was an amazing guy, a great dude, and just reading the comments on his page, as sad and as disheartening as it is to know he's gone. That's the kind of impact you want to have on the world. If you're gonna leave, you want to know that you touched everybody in a positive light. And I think it was only right to come up here tonight. I debated it, man, because I'm not completely put together with my facilities yet. Like just talking about this shit, I feel like I'm talking out of my body to keep myself from tearing up right now. But he's just a great dude, and that's you gotta love people like that are real. That's why I fuck with all of y'all. Y'all are all real direct. That's why we laugh, we have fun. We was cracking jokes the next day while still all being sad as fuck. It's a certain level of psycho you have to be friends with us, and that nigga was definitely the ringleader of psychos. So shouts to Cap. I love all of y'all. I'm not getting off or nothing, but I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna go grab a shot because I left that over there. So I'm taking a shot or two. Y'all see me get a little saucy, I might pull a knife out or something, but just know if I do it, it's for Cap. All right.
Thank you, Trey. So, we gotta laugh, man. We gotta.
Hey, he had a handy with him.
And you know what?
It wouldn't be Trey.
If I was going to be sad, well, guess what? My sadness just went the fuck away because Trey, it's Trey. It's always Trey. It's always Trey.
If y'all remember, if y'all go
if
back,
we go to hell, Trey gonna get us kicked out of hell.
we're gonna be like, no, y'all gotta turn around.
The bouncer in hell gonna see Trey in our group and gonna be like, oh no. They can't get in. Get his ass out of here.
I'm gonna be like, I'm hosting, so y'all come on in for free. VIP, no payment, cover fees paid. I got y'all.
If y'all remember, Trey had one of the best moments here at Wrestling Talk Radio history when we brought him on the show. That show was epic. When we did the top five,
the best heel list ever made.
The best heel list ever, and Trey gave us the moment of all time on that show. If y'all, I gotta go back to see what episode it was. But do yourselves a favor, go watch that episode.
It
and
was
just
heel or
watch
no
the
heel.
entire episode, man. Yeah, it was heel or no heel.
Yeah, that was
All
that.
right, yeah, that's the episode. Go back and watch.
Go to like the 35-minute mark, and that's when everything just goes downhill.
Bro, it was. When I tell you, I think I never laughed so hard. We were entertained the whole entire show, man. But
Dude, I had to leave. Turned my camera off, came back just to turn it off again.
And Cap got up and walked off. Man, it was hilarious, man. That was one of the best shows we've had. I thank you, Trey, for providing us that comic relief during this time, man. We are much appreciative of it, man. So, but we're gonna continue with the roundtable going around. Next, Ricky, I know you came on to share your words, and we do thank you for coming on, man. We do appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having me, fellas. Yeah, so I met Cap through this group as well. I met him because I was friends with Lucas, and when Keith was kind of starting to show up, he wanted me. He was asking if anybody knew about New Japan, and that's one thing that Lucas knew that I had an interest in, so he brought me in, and as a result of that, I got to meet everybody in the group, and obviously one of the guys in the group was Cap, and I struggle to find the words to describe him because, kind of like as you said, Keith, he's one of a kind, and you never really knew when he was going to drop a random level comment that would just absolutely bust your gut and make you laugh your head off. On a personal note, I know there was a time when he wasn't really appearing on the show very much, and I know that during that time, I was curious if he would ever be able to, if he was ever going to make his way back in here. But throughout that entire time and almost forevermore, he was always sending me memes. He and I were always conversating. He was super cool to me. He and I always got along, never had a bad word to say to each other. In the past 6 months, he's accused me constantly of being in Japan whenever I've not been on the show. And I always got a kick out of that. And I always had to tell him I'm on the Lesnar schedule because, I am. But I always really appreciated him kind of reaching out and asking about me, or, whenever he would comment us on wrestling stuff on Instagram, I would always get the tag here and there and stuff. And I guess for lack of a better phrase, so far in my life, I've been maybe blessed with, I haven't really lost too many first order friends, especially not in this way. And unfortunately, I was like you guys, I was out and about all day on Saturday, and this kind of took me by surprise, and I kind of didn't know how to process it. I was with friends, and I tried my best to soldier on because I knew that sicko would want me to. Made it a point to give him a cheers that night because obviously that's what you do. But I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss him a lot. He's a ton of fun. He always was. He always will be. I'll let everybody at Robert's Steakhouse in Japan know how much he wishes he could have been there to eat a steak and grab a jacket. But yeah, he was the kind of guy that could make your spirit. He could lift your spirits in the span of 5 seconds, and you wouldn't know whether to want to hit him or whether you wanted to hug him because he made you laugh so hard. So I love that man. I don't have a drink with me, but I imaginary cheers to Cap, at least at this point. I'm going to miss him. And that sicko will remain on this show in some way, form, or fashion forever.
Thank you, Ricky, man. We do appreciate that. And if a lot of you don't know, me and Cap, we went to Chicago and met up with Chris, Lucas, and Ricky. And Cap was like, he kept accusing Ricky of being a Batman. And he's like, I think Ricky has a Batman.
I forgot about that. I'm a superhero.
Yeah, he
hung out with us one night. What do you expect?
Yeah. Cap said, I think Ricky is Batman. Yo, Cap would just say, like Ricky was there. I think Ricky said it best. Cap's random comments would just catch you off guard. And the whole thing, the psycho thing with, I remember Katie Vick, which was
nope, we're not doing that.
A bad name from this show, thanks to Cap. Cap is sick resistance. Cap made our screens go black a lot of times. Because when we brought, I remember when Cap, the first showed Cap. I was like, Cap, you're gonna get us kicked off of YouTube. Like you really are, Cap. I was like, Cap. I was like, I'm gonna lose every kind of contract. Well, not contract, but I'm gonna lose my show because of your random comments. Man, Cap was definitely legendary with his comments and his gestures and everything, man. Like I said, Ricky said it the best. He definitely made you laugh, man. So, all right, so I'm gonna move on to Lucas now. Lucas, if you want to go ahead, give your comments and say your piece in regards to Cap.
Yeah, man, what's going on, everybody? You know, the whole thing, like Trey said, it's still hard to process. You know, I've been at work this whole week, and I sit there and think about it. I'm like, damn, man, I'm just waiting for, you know, Cap to just pop up in the group chat and be like, surprise, motherfuckers, on some psycho shit like that, like the ultimate greatest prank ever, you know? But, you know, I was fortunate enough to have him as a friend in my life. I met him through Chris, because Chris, and as you all know, Chris and I are very, very good friends, dating back to 10 plus years now of friendship. And we became best friends solely because of our love for wrestling. And, you know, like Keith said before, you know, I never really had any interaction with, other than like the couple of people that like I'm friends with, you know, I'd say in real time over here in my state, like Rick. I hadn't met Rick at the time, but I met Cap and Ricky, actually, I want to say probably 4 months apart from each other. It was weird because Cap thought I didn't like him off the bat because he always thought I was trolling him with Seth Rollins stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm just, you know, trolling just to troll, you know? It ain't nothing personal. And I had to have a one-on-one conversation with him just to clear that up with him. And once he realized I was harmless, then, you know, I was talking with him daily. He was always asking how I was doing. There were times where, you know, he was even there for me when, you know, I needed somebody to talk to about just, you know, random life stuff. And he was like, just fire away, bro. I'm all ears if you need somebody. So there were times where, you know, me and him did have our arguments, but what bros don't fight, you know? Chris and I have fought a couple times too. And we're still best of friends. So, like I said, I was very fortunate to have him in my life as a friend. Very fortunate that he came out here along with Keith a couple summers ago, like Keith said. I was fortunate to spend a weekend with y'all. I'm hoping, you know, Keith, Trey, we can make that happen again soon. Even with Justin, Thomas, and, you know, like I said, he was just an overall great dude, you know? Like everybody else said, he was always, you know, one of the first ones in the group chat in the morning, texting everybody, good morning, how's everyone doing, making sure everybody's mental was right. So he will be missed. You know, I'm definitely going to miss the psychotic shit that he would always send in the group chat, whether it just be at random times. So we'd be talking about sports, and here comes Cap with the most random psycho sadistic comment you could think of, and just totally turn the group chat upside down. I'm like, if there was a dude that would turn the whole group chat upside down, it was definitely him. How did you say, Trey? Who's the ringleader of psycho shit? Yeah. Cap was definitely the ringleader of turning a whole scene upside down. We could be serious as fuck, and then he come in here and just crack jokes like nothing happened. So he had this aura to him, you know, and it will be missed. It'll be missed in our group chat. You know, I've been thinking about his kids, his whole family this week. You know, I called Thomas too. I want to say Tuesday after I got off work. I called him just to see how he's doing. Trey, I'm gonna drop you my number after this. You know, you can call me, text me anytime, brother. But yeah, that's all I got to say. And, you know, I love each and every one of you guys. I just want to say that. Even the idiots who aren't in here, Thomas, Justin, and even John now too. Got nothing but love for everybody. And by the way, it's fucking Knicks tape for the rest of these playoffs. I got my Brunson jersey coming in soon, so is Knicks tape the rest of the playoffs. They win in the finals. As long as Denver or Boston stank ass don't win, I'm good. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Lucas, man. Thank you for those words. And like you said, if y'all didn't know, Cap was a Knicks fan. So we're definitely, you know, if you were his Facebook friend, you know, Cap Cap will always brag about a win, and he will always post something about Jalen Brunson after a win. And you know, we said, hey, we're Knicks tape. Rest of the playoffs, Knicks tape. This is for Cap. This is for Cap. I'll post something on Facebook after the Knicks win. I say, hey, Cap, up 2-0. Up 2-0. 2 more to go, fam. 2 more to go. So we definitely are Knicks Knicks fans until the end of the playoffs, man. We're doing this for Cap. You know, I know when Miami played New York last season, Cap gave me a whole bunch of shit, messaging me because me and Chris are Heat fans, and you know, Cap was giving us a whole bunch of shit when the Knicks were playing the Heat. You know, the all-time rivalry, and like Lucas said, Cap was definitely one that post those random shit during the chat. And it'll just come out of nowhere. And Cap would say, hey, I was in Tokyo last night. Most random. I'm like, what? It just with a straight face. No laugh behind it. He'll just say, I was in Tokyo last night. I just got back this morning. But like, that's the most random shit. Like, and it's like, just like Lucas said, we're just carrying a conversation about the game last night. And Cap will just come in saying, I just got back from Tokyo. So, and Cap would do it to a point where you actually will almost believe him at one point. It's like, as he was sitting there talking with a straight face, everything, why he had his Starbucks coffee in his hand. Cap always had his coffee. Everybody who knew Cap was an avid coffee drinker. Cap would always make sure he had his coffee, man. So definitely
The way he carried himself, like if you notice in the group chat, you like the things he said. Like you said, you have no choice but to believe it just because of how he was if you were around him nonstop. Like, that's how he is. That's how he definitely is.
That's how Cap was. And if you knew Cap like we did, and he posted random shit, all his memes, everything like that. But, oh, yeah, Ricky.
Later, Rick.
Sorry. All right, Ricky, thank you for joining us, man. We do appreciate it. Hopefully, you know, we'll catch you on a future show. But thank you, Ricky, for joining us, man, tonight. We really appreciate it.
Love you guys. Love you, Cap.
Love you too, brother.
All right, so we're going to go over to Chris, man, because I know, Chris, you want to go ahead and say your few words in regards to Cap, man. So the floor is yours, my brother.
Man, what's going on, fellas? Man, I don't want to, I don't know, brothers. It's been a real challenging year. Well, little challenging last 4 or 5 months. Everybody knows I lost my father December 29th. Was dealing with that, taking that day by day, and then you get hit like this. Piggybacking off of what Trey said, I was just on Facebook, man. I was and I needed an outlet because not everybody talks about wrestling. I was, I used to to this day I still get made fun of for liking wrestling, but I mean that will never change. You could make fun of me all you want, but I would never get the crowd or the feedback or positive feedback posting wrestling on my own personal private Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? Everybody will respond, you do know it's fake, right? Or I wouldn't get no dialogue, I wouldn't get a conversation, right? So I ain't gonna lie, I remember I was on my way to work and I just typed in wrestling and Thomas's All Pro Wrestling Fan Forum came up. And I just clicked on that and I was immediately at it. And the first person that I talked to was fucking Cap. And the reason for that being is because shout out to Jaquez, it's another bro of mine. He had posted something about TNA. And at that time, I've never heard anybody say they like TNA. Never. I ain't never heard nobody say they like TNA. But Ja posted something saying how great TNA was. And I was like, what the fuck? So I must have commented on it, and Cap agreed. And like that whole time we was firing Ja up. I think we was. And then Trey, he came on and everything like that. And then I was just like, man, this group cool as hell. And then I just started, that became the norm. I was talking in there every day, and then I saw Trey was a freaking Heat fan. I'm like, bet. All right, cool. Trey a Heat fan. I'm like, cool. We like wrestling, whatever. As the time went by, we was in that group for like a year or so. Contrary to what Trey want to say, I didn't cause shit in that group. I didn't cause anything. Okay? So don't let Trey lie. Ja caused some shit. Ja caused some shit. And so, I was riding with Cap on that one. So him and Trey, they made DNA. And then like DNA had some weirdos. Can y'all hear me? I can't hear y'all. That's okay. DNA had some weirdos. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know who they were.
Kelly Doan.
See? Tommy Sanchez.
The list goes on and on.
The list goes.
What's up, wannabe?
We're gonna talk about that one, the soldier who got mad that Rusev kicked the fake soldier. That was me and Cap's favorite story, man. Because we fired dude up. We really made him feel like shit. Because he thought that was true. Anyways, and then DNA created something crazy. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like everything between me and Cap was always, peaches and roses, man. Me and Cap really fought like brothers. Everybody know that. Man, hey. I remember the first time me and Cap got into it. It was all because I said something about Seth Rollins. Boy, Cap would, I love you, bro, but Cap would lie to this day that he wasn't as big of a Seth Rollins fan as we made him out. That's horse shit. Hey, me and Cap got into it so bad, I was really finna pull up to Virginia that day. I didn't know I was going to. I remember hitting up Trey like, yo, I'm on the way, man. Fuck this shit. This man ain't finna talk no shit to me.
Dog, my DMs was crazy going back and forth between y'all two. I was like, dog, what is going on? I'm like, I'm trying to work.
Hey, me and Cap was sending live videos back and forth.
That shit got personal, dog.
It really did.
It
was Drake and Kendrick.
Me and Cap was at each other's head all day. Hey, me and him just sending back lives back and forth. Hey, I'm gonna do this. Hey, man, I'll pull up right now. Man,
Chris
pull up and I'll be there this week. Man, hey, and Trey just in the messages like, bro, I'm getting a message from you. I'm getting a message from him. Then I'm getting a message from you. I can't even respond to you and him
because I was working.
I'm
out here driving. They beefing hard. I'm like, dog, what is going on? It's wrestling, y'all.
That should have been on A&E Rivals.
No,
bro, man. But you know what? I was like, man, he must be my guy if I'm sitting here arguing with him like this. And then but that was just me and him though. So many times me and him, he didn't kick me out the group. He didn't got mad at me. I didn't got mad at him. We didn't, man. But you know what?
I was for the longest time.
It was never, but with me and Cap, it was never no, my bad, bro, or I'm sorry, bro, or hey, man. It was never that between me and him. It was just, all right, man. Well, hey, we beefed. Call it a day. And we would never talk about it. Like that's just how we was, man. We just wasn't into that. We didn't need to say sorry because we knew. I got into it with Trey. Trey pissed me off one day. He was making me mad. And Trey told me, and this is what really pissed me off, but I had to end it with Trey. Trey said, bro, I'm not finna argue with you. I'm out here making money. Argue with yourself. And he was driving his
I cut a
truck.
promo. Yeah, I cut a
And he
promo
was
and then
driving his
closed
truck.
it. And then closed the app, mind you. I finished and said,
Hey, I said, this motherfucker. I said, you gonna argue with me, goddammit.
he tried. I ain't come back for like
Look
2
at
months.
Hey, Trey really in his truck told me, bro, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm out here making money. Argue with yourself. I said, all right, well, I was cool with Trey again after that. Fuck it. What do you want me to say after that?
Hey, I be
And
saying,
then, hold on. And then on top of that, Trey showed me his Daniel Bryan shirt as he's doing it. He's like, yeah, I'm out here making money, fam. Argue with yourself.
I
I'm
forgot
like,
I
oh,
wore
you
it.
really gonna be disrespectful.
I forgot I wore it because he had been going at me, so I wore it that day because I knew I was gonna shoot that video. I forgot.
And he really posted it like this. He said, man, I'm out here making money. I said, you're
My
the
dude playing the
dickhead for that.
promo.
That's why me and Cap was so cool because we had the same level of psychosis.
So,
Like we both crazy like that.
and like Lucas said, man, it was never nothing for Cap to just reach out to you and be like, hey, man, you okay? How you doing? You want to talk? Is anything you need to talk about? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cap had that infectious love, man. He no matter if he tried to make you mad, you was like, bro, I really can't hate Cap. And the last time me and him got into it, I was really done. And Lucas and I hit up Lucas the other day and I told him thank you. Lucas, we was at the White Sox game, the White Sox Yankees game, dead ass. Me and Lucas, and this was last summer at the White Sox. And Lucas said, "Listen, you know me, I'm not a grudge holder and everything like that. I talked to Cap, man. Let that shit go." Lucas was like, "Man, that shit ain't even worth it, bro." He's like, "Man, this is wrestling."
I told him this in August. This was like a week after I got back.
We literally at a live baseball game. We over here supposed to be cheering and everything like that. Lucas literally, Chris is my little bro. This is a little bro. Lucas is my little brother, and this is little brother speaking to me, you know, like giving me like, hey man, listen, it's wrestling. There's no need for you to have this animosity or any type of guilt, any type of grudge, man. He's like, bro, I don't live my life to hold grudges. He said, man, me and Cap chopped it up. He said, and I need you to do the same. His exact words. Wasn't no, hey man, well, do it when you want to. Lucas really, you know, he was blunt about it. He was like, man, I need you to do the same. Came at me like a man, you know, he's giving me advice. You know what I mean? And literally, I reached out to Cap. It took me like a month or so, but I reached out to Cap.
And like I want to add to that, like when I said that, I kind of like I said it in a tone where it was like, do it, but do it when you feel like you're ready.
Yeah. And you know, and I did it, and
do it at the end of the day.
And once again, I reached out to Cap, and it wasn't no apologies needed. I just reached out to him and said, "What's up?" And he sent the message back. What's good, bro? Left it at that. How you doing? That's it. So, and I told Lucas this the other day. I said, bro, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Because you know what? We're all men, and we could be bullheaded. I've gotten into it with Keith, so I didn't want to talk to him. Maybe I am the problem.
No, you don't say. No,
maybe I am the problem.
You don't say. You're the reason why the NWO broke up the Four Horsemen. Every faction is the reason.
Because when you think about it, I done got into it with everybody except Justin and fucking Thomas.
Hey man, getting into it with Trey is crazy.
Y'all the reason y'all were off my show for like a year.
Yeah, Chris and I are good to have at least 2 shouting matches in the group.
Oh, me and Lucas have a shouting match at least every month.
Easily. Whether it be wrestling or sports, it's what.
But you know one thing?
I was out of the phone, and all of a sudden I get a message out of nowhere. I've been added to a chat. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
But one thing I must say about y'all, man, Trey, Keith, Cap, y'all don't hold grudges. Y'all don't at all.
Nah, man.
Like I said, Trey, I talked to Trey. I ended up talking to Trey the next day, and it was and you would have thought we never sent no lives to each other or nothing.
Yeah, because
I thought,
it's peace at the end of the day, man. It ain't like
right,
I'm not a person who looks for actual drama at all. Like I be chilling,
right.
and I think like we passionate. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, as a wrestling fan, you be passionate. That's how we are. Sports fans, like people that are fans, actual fanatics by the term of the word, you gonna be passionate. So you gonna have those moments where y'all butt heads, especially when y'all alphas. You know what I mean? When you got a bunch of alphas talking, you gonna have differences of opinions and y'all can go at it. But I think that's the thing that makes the bond of what we've done over the last 10 years so unique, because it's like, dog, we can go at it, but we gonna be straight. It ain't nothing that deep ever, for real. It ain't nothing that deep because we never trying to do nothing to upset the other person's flow or do anything to really, really damage that person. It's just whatever that topic is that we passionate about at the time. But that shit gonna pass. You know what I mean? So,
bro, one of the funniest things about Cap that I'll never forget is so back to mine and Chris's shouting matches. We were shouting at each other one day. I can't remember if it was sports related or wrestling related. But like Chris and I were going at it for like at least an hour or two. I was at work like hot. I'm like getting sidetracked at work. I'm like, no, fuck Chris. I'm putting my work down. I'm gonna argue with this fool. I got my shit to say. And like after 2 hours of like Chris and I going back and forth at each other, Cap texts me personally. He goes, "Yo, are y'all being serious right now?" Because like the way Chris and I were going at it, like you would have thought like we were enemies. Like, nah, this is just the usual thing with me and Chris. Like this happens at least like once or twice a month, if not more.
At least once or twice a month.
And I told him, I'm like, bro, if you see this again, and you're going to see it again, mark my words. Just sit back and grab some popcorn if you can. Just enjoy the show. That's all I gotta say. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Like it'll never get to a point where like Chris and I are like getting personal with each other. Like we might say like, man, shut your dumb ass up or some shit like that, But other than that, like
it's nothing wrong with a good debate, man, between good friends, man.
Bro, Chris.
That's what it is.
Oh my God.
No, me and Lucas don't debate. Goddammit, that ain't no debate.
No, we fight.
We fight. That ain't no debate. No, we don't debate. We beef. But the thing is, between me and Lucas is we're number one. We live in the same freaking town. You know what I mean? We're literally
here 15 minutes.
A hop, skip, and a jump down the road. Yeah. Number two, we see each other all the time. Number three, we're in the same friend. We're in the same circle of friends. You know what I mean? So there's no way I can escape Lucas anyway. So what's the point of me beefing with him? Because I'm at the end of the day, I'm gonna talk to him anyway. Because guess what? We both like wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So why would I ruin a friendship? A brotherhood over a disagreement. Let me tell you something like this. Me and Lucas probably gonna fight this weekend. That's just how we are. You should see our other group chat me and Lucas be in.
Oh yeah.
Him and my cousin be fucking with me. And you think I'll let loose. I don't care. That's just
I'm like, yo, handle my lightweight real quick. I'm done with his ass.
It's just that maybe I get that from my dad. It comes off as combative, but I don't mean it to be combative, but not everybody, unfortunately, y'all didn't know me like that to understand, it's not to be, I'm not here to be mad at y'all or be personal with y'all. But then when I feel like y'all are taking it personal, then I'm like, okay, well, fuck them then. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that you, Trey and Keith, I'm glad that you guys have the presence of mind to be listening. I'm gonna stay with you. You dig what I'm saying?
Your signal's going all over the place, fam.
Yeah, he's driving. That's why.
He's driving. So that's why I was like, it's going in now. He wasn't.
I'm driving. That's why. Sorry.
Yeah, you good. You good. No, you good.
But but Keith showed me that. Like I said, Trey did it in such a funny way that I had no choice but to say, "All right, man, you got it. All right, bro, you got it." Because it was just funny. It was just funny. Like when you break the ice like that, you do one of two things. you either keep it going or you just gotta respect it.
You know what's funniest about that? Like, I
And
remember exactly where I was. Like I was in Cali. I remember where I was parked at. Like I remember the neighborhood. I remember the stuff that was around me because I was at the bank. I was literally at the bank.
yeah,
It was crazy. Like I was like, I know exactly where I was when I sent that message because I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna take a second from work. I'm gonna shoot this video for this nigga, and then I'm done. Okay, this is it. I literally remember sitting there in the parking lot because I had to go get something. I don't know if it was for rent or whatever, but I was like, you know what? This nigga keep texting me about fucking Daniel Bryan. You know what? So I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking just say this shit. And I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Bro, Chris sends me on Instagram. Like I can't remember if it was Tuesday or on Monday, but he sent like something on Instagram. Where
it was Sunday. It was Sunday, and we got into it.
oh my god! So he sends me that Chase Claypool signed with the Bills.
No, you sent it to me and started talking shit, and I was like, okay, here we go. Lucas won't smoke today.
No, it was Monday because I was at work. I was bored. And I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm like, here you go, Chris. Your two favorite frauds on one team now. And then when Chris saw that, he's like, "Oh, now it's on. Now he really trying to get a rise out of me."
Yeah, like they're trying to fuck with me. Leave me alone.
And then,
But
I shit you not. You gonna be scrolling for about 5 minutes because that conversation lasted a hot minute.
I was yelling in that damn DM. Just say that. I was freaking yelling.
Oh,
crazy.
I was yelling. Lucas is pissing me off. Just leave me alone. Why are you bothering me?
right. He
Yo,
said,
it's the combo
hey,
of personalities.
Chris said, you're not gonna come at my quarterback and call him a fraud when yours looks like a fraud, and this and that. He started to come at my boy. I'm like, wait. This ain't about Justin.
Hey, I didn't care. Leave me alone. Hey, stop bothering me.
He said,
Hey, but
he said, you're supposed to be working, fool. Leave me alone.
like, why are you bothering me? You know, hey, I've been saying, and when Chase Claypool have 1,000 yards, don't say shit to me.
Hey, he won't. So
No, he won't.
I'll be holding my breath a long time for that one.
Between Chris and Lucas, all it takes is one name. You can put one name in the chat, and it starts Sasha Banks, and it starts a whole line of.
Hey,
that person doesn't exist.
I'm gonna
That
say
person
this
doesn't
loud and
exist.
clear.
I know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I'm gonna say this loud and fucking clear. Fuck that bitch. All right, she
You
is
don't
a
like her dance moves.
She's a
Hey, Keith. If you say Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch, just leave me alone because you gotta. But Keith, Trey, you know this, but I don't think you remember. I am triggered because Lucas and Ricky was trying to make me fucking believe that them hoes was better than and that's why it's triggering, because they literally tried to argue me down for years.
Sasha Banks
So
doesn't exist.
Shut up, Trey.
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
I agree.
She's not a real person.
She does not exist anymore. That's
Mercedes
fake,
Monet.
some fake bitch named Mercedes.
Hey,
Like bitch.
that was triggering, and when Cap used to hate on Roman Reigns, that was triggering too.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was triggering. Oh, and when Trey would hop and just think Daniel Bryan was the best thing since sliced bread, those were triggering as fuck.
Yeah, there's never been anything past sliced bread that was really impressive until Daniel Bryan. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
Trey, do not start.
What else? What else has there been? I'm just asking. I mean, it was sliced bread, Daniel Bryan, Sasha Banks. I mean, these are the things that are great in the world.
Leave me the fuck alone.
He said,
Leave me the fuck alone.
He said, I'm not doing it.
Shut up. Not tonight, Trey. Not tonight. Don't start with me.
I'm just saying they should let him fight Brock. That's all I'm trying to say. Hey, you know what? I remember Chris messaged me.
I'm going.
Hey, I remember Chris messaged me after that match. He said, you know what? I might have been wrong. That was a good match. He said that was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, when DB fought Lesnar.
Yeah, when he fought Lesnar after all that shit.
Hey, Trey, that's what kicked off that shit. You said he can fight Brock Lesnar and possibly win.
But you messaged me 2 years later, 3 years later.
That's what kicked it off. I said, you pissed me. You went and you were serious.
Hey,
and you were
look,
serious.
And then Daniel was out.
I got something to add to that.
Idea ever.
Hey, you want to know what else triggered the fuck out of Chris that I said years ago? I said Finn Balor would beat Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble.
Oh my God! I could have broke Lucas's neck for that one.
Yeah,
Triggered the fuck out of him. Chris wanted to throw me through multiple bookcases. I'm telling you.
That's the thing about it was though he always would come back. He came back.
Hey, Trey. Hey, I was gonna pull up on Lucas on that one. I was gonna pull it. I wanted him to drop his location. I wanted him to drop his location on that one.
Hey, y'all ever remember when Peter Griffin threw Brian into like multiple bookcases, trying to super wrestle him? That's what Chris wanted to do to me that day. He said, "You're gonna fucking tell me that Finn Balor gonna beat Brock Lesnar? The fuck out of here!"
Bro, cause you know what the bad part about that was, Lucas, and I'm gonna go back to the Trey one because Trey was Trey was dead ass serious. He was like, man, Daniel Bryan could beat Brock Lesnar. What you talking about? I was like, bro, stop. And that's what kicked it off. There you go. That's what started it. And then I hit Trey a couple years later. I was like, man, hey, I ain't gonna lie. DB put on a really good match for Brock Lesnar. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But so did Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Finn Balor put on a good match with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
But you and Trey was on some good Snow White that day to say the shit that y'all was saying.
Hey, I got into Tony Khan stash before it was even a thing.
Man, sure did. That's what kicked it off. You know what, Trey? I can never remember why I just didn't like that Daniel Bryan. But it was when you said that shit, I was like, okay, yeah, he didn't piss me off.
I think Trey froze. I think he's acknowledging Roman.
Yeah, Trey froze acknowledging our tribal chief.
He froze acknowledging the tribal chief.
Man, I should have taken a picture of that. That was too
I know,
funny.
right? We should have screenshot that shit.
You said Trey's internet cut out right exactly as he acknowledged his tribal chief.
I don't know what's going on with Trey, but hey,
I still got that shirt that Cat bought me a couple years ago.
Yeah, but you know what? Lucas, like you said, I've been thinking about Cap's kids. His son hit me up on my post that I wrote for him. His son hit. I think his name is Kayshawn or I think so. Yeah, he hit me up and man, bro, my I ain't gonna lie, my heart sunk because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say, bro.
I read a post on his girlfriend's. I read a post on his girlfriend's page, and apparently her daughter went to prom, and Cap said, "Throw some freshmen down the stairs," at prom. I said, "That's a Cap response."
That sound like Cap.
Just like Cap.
That's something Cap would say. Throw freshmen down the stairs, and I was like, that's something Cap would say. And it's like I can hear Cap. And if Cap was here today, I was like, Cap, did you really tell that girl to throw freshmen down some stairs?
You know what he'd have said? He was like, yeah, I sure did. He would have said it, and he would have had his thumb on his motherfucking mouth like this. He was like, yes. What are you supposed to do? What are freshmen? He would have said some shit like, what are freshmen for? What are freshmen?
Like, yeah, I said it. What's up?
He would have. Cap would have said some shit like, what is the purpose of a freshman?
Cap would have tried to fight you, questioning him too.
Well, Yo, I gotta shout out because y'all have been Cap, Lucas, Chris. Y'all have been here since day one, since I launched Wrestling Talk Radio, all the way from I started this show all the way back during the pandemic, back in 2020 when we had nothing else to do, nothing else going on. Here comes Trey back. But they had been with me. Matter of fact, they were.
Are you done acknowledging Trey? Are you done acknowledging? You froze there, acknowledging the tribal chief for a second.
Hey man, the internet went down here completely. I had to switch to my phone. Now my friend Chris out here got a different name.
Hey, Roman Reigns is probably in your neighborhood, and he sensed that you were acknowledging. He said, "Let me freeze this motherfucker's internet real quick."
Hey man, I only acknowledge one tribal chief these days, and that's Cap.
Facts. I feel you on that.
Facts.
I feel you on that, man. I feel you on
But that's
that.
until Roman come back. When Roman come back, I'm definitely gonna acknowledge him again. Because Cap would have, so I gotta put that out.
I think Chris said it best. Cap is up there front row to all the legends.
Oh, 100%. Making them laugh too.
Yeah. He up there and he's seeing every matchup in heaven. Cap don't let everybody. Probably done stabbed a couple of people. We said, hey, when Cap showed up to heaven, Cap stabbed the mat. Cap stabbed 5 people when he hit him through the gate to set the tone.
Facts. Facts.
Cap said, hey, Cap. They said, hey, don't bring that bullshit up here. Cap's like, oh really?
Trey.
Huh? What I did?
What did you do?
What didn't you do?
Do the pocket knife. Do the pocket knife.
Do the pocket knife. Hey, my mommy said. Hey, nobody else gonna peep that, Trey. Hey, only people that know about that was me and you. Only people that know about that was me and you. Nobody else peeped that.
Like the Chris just said what he said in that way. Yeah.
Oh my God! But Cap said,
do the pocket knife. Do the pocket. My mommy said.
Hey, Cap always was asking about this though too. Always loved this bad boy.
I can't even see no more. My screen all small. Hold up.
Come on.
Let me see if I can. I'm gonna turn
he said he went from his He said he went from his laptop to his phone now.
Yeah. Oh shit! What is that? Hold it sideways again. Is that fucking? Oh, it's a saber sword.
Yeah, it's the dragon dagger.
That's Saba.
Listen, man. I said it's small. Okay. I can't
on a phone
see
now, so it's like everything's appearing smaller.
I'm getting old. I can't see. Look the way I'm holding the phone. I'm like old people like this. Am I doing it right?
The dragon dagger's right here, actually.
Check out his sound too. Wait a minute. Hold on. Am I doing this right?
He said, am I doing it right?
Hold on. Let me get my read.
Hey, what you say? Hey, hold on. Hey.
Wait a minute.
Pull the hell. Let's say that.
Hey, hold on.
That's stable.
Hey, hold on.
I'm surrounded by a bunch of idiots.
What'd you say? Hey, hold on. Hey. What's all that
Chris.
moving back there?
Chris, what'd you say now? What do you have there?
Hey, what's all that movement back there?
Oh man. Yo, man, you know what's crazy? Dog,
you gotta
just
put
the
the glasses down. Hey, right that lip. Hey, what's all that? Hey, everybody
Hold
shut
on,
up.
young blood. Hold on, young blood. Let me get my post together.
Hey, Trey. Hey, Trey, you got to hit him with that. All right now.
I know. Hey, okay. All right.
Don't forget to push it up.
Oh, yeah. Hey man, you know, honestly, bro, it's something therapeutic about a bunch of dudes. We all got our own lives, we all got our own struggles, our own problems. We in different areas, but we found each other in a very unique way. And you know, I know a lot of the connective fiber. Like me and Keith go back to fucking Fuego Beats radio. That's how we met.
Each other in real
We never met in person. They interviewed me. They interviewed me, dog.
I've never met this man.
Yep.
My entire, I think you had shows here.
It was a radio interview. Remember, it was Fuego Beats. Fuego Beats days.
Shout out to Fuego Beats, man.
Fuego Beats days.
Starting to, yeah, Fuego Beats was actually my influence for doing this, doing the Wrestling Talk Radio.
Y'all interviewed me.
Got me into it.
Y'all interviewed me.
Yep. Interviewed Trey.
I was in Seattle. I was in Seattle when y'all called me, and we did the radio show, and we did the whole article, the whole thing. And then it just kind of went from there. You know what I mean? We stayed cool.
Trey had a lot of shows here in Virginia Beach.
I did. I was killing.
I didn't make it to any of those shows. I don't know why. I don't think we ever crossed paths.
That was hate. That was hate on your part. You was hating. You was trying to keep a black man down. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck with that.
Damn.
Well, fuck you too. Shit.
You trying to keep a black man down.
Nah, you know what's crazy? Like, yo, that's one of the crazy things too. During that whole stretch of time, Cat was showing up, man, because he was supporting Box Cutter and all of them. Like, we was out there on the scene together, grinding the music. So it was a huge thing for us, like going to all these shows and meeting all these people. And I had connects, they had connects. So like they had more of the street side. I was connected to like Shaggy and the radio side was Z104 and all of that.
Shaggy's
So
still here, man. Shaggy's
he's still here.
Yeah, Shaggy's on the Z104. He got the Shaggy and Friends show.
Dog, I texted him the other day when they was on the radio. I just hit him up. He hit me back. I just wanted to see if the line still worked. I ain't used it in years, so I just wanted to check real quick.
Shaggy has taken over the morning show now. It's just him and another chick now.
Yeah, it's Natalia. She used to be the noon when I was working there.
Natalia's still there.
Yeah,
Nick,
she's with him. She's with him on the morning show now.
Actually, I saw Nick at Waterside. I went down.
Nick's
there
my guy.
event.
Yeah, Nick's my guy.
Yeah, Nick. I won some tickets down there.
Nick don't even like you.
I don't like who?
Nick don't like you. He told me.
Shit.
What out?
Hey, yo, Chris, low-key, Nick got me in trouble because when I was interning at Shaggy, Nick was like, Trey know this program and shit better than Shaggy does, and he been here for 2 weeks. That was it. Shaggy started hating
hey, Trey, say, what the fuck you put me in it for?
Dog, and then somebody on Twitter tagged me like, yeah, Shaggy shows ain't shit if Trey ain't on them. I said, God damn it, man. Why everybody doing this? That nigga hated me from there.
Trey was out there catching strays for no reason.
Fuego still hates Shaggy, man.
That's how it works.
He still don't like this dude to that day. But I ain't got no beef with Shaggy. Shaggy ain't never.
I don't got beef with him either, but I mean, I just
got no beef with Shaggy.
Shaggy ain't never do nothing wrong. He's Shaggy.
Does he got a companion named Scooby?
Here in Virginia Beach and everything. He was started out as an intern at the radio station. Now he's pretty much he runs the show at the radio station now.
Yeah, he's the big guy. He's the big kahuna of Z104.
At the radio station.
He the program director and shit.
Yeah, Chris came out to the Oceanfront because we were supposed to meet up with Cap that night too, and I think something happened.
No, what happened was we were supposed to meet up with Cap that night, but my brother he wanted to. Because we was coming in from North Carolina, so my brother kind of wanted to drive home, and then so since he was the one that had the car, Julian's dad, Lucas, my brother. So he wanted to come up with. We was getting ready to meet up with Cap, but then something happened that night, and Cap was like, "Yo, there's a bunch of police officers around, Joe." So he was like, "Man, we gonna try to get up tomorrow." Yeah, but then I ended up going back to North Carolina, so.
I love
yeah,
but we got that one picture. We got that shot.
Yeah.
Down in the ocean.
I was walking around Virginia Beach, high and drunk as fuck. And I mean, I was blitzed. Hey, I was blitzed.
Dog, I remember seeing that picture. I was in Cali, and I was pissed. I was motherfuckers.
Damn, Chris came to Virginia Beach.
I was like, these niggas didn't say shit.
Hey, Trey, you must remember this from this message. When me and Cat was beefing, I said, what did I say? I said, I do travel, and I do pull up on people. I said, if it ain't this week or this month or this year, I said, best believe I'm gonna get there.
That nigga messaged me like, man, fuck that nigga, man.
And then we said, hey, if we get a chance, I said, we coming to Chicago. What happened? We came to Chicago.
I done pulled up on everybody, dog.
I brought them all merch. They all got merch. That's where we saw the pictures.
Except for Cap. You ain't give him a shirt. You ain't give him a shirt.
You lost it.
Cap lost his shirt. Cap lost
when me, Chris, and Rick went to St. Louis, we got to the Airbnb like at 11 that Thursday night. As soon as we got there, we got comfortable. We all picked the rooms out, and I had picked the biggest room for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, but there was like a dresser in there too. Chris starts rolling in there, and all of a sudden Tom started calling me. He goes, "Yeah, fool, I'm outside." Open the door. I was like, "Password, motherfucker."
Bro,
it was dope. It was dope that weekend.
Next year, yeah. I say next year for Cap, man. Let's make it to Mania, man.
I'm going.
Vegas?
I love you.
Yes, let's make it to Mania, dog.
even though that's Easter weekend, I'm gonna tell my parents like, yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to sit this one out this year.
Oh, it's cool. I don't even fuck with bunnies like that. Like, I'll be there. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like bunnies like that, for real.
That's not the purpose of Easter, you fucking idiots. I will jump through the camera right now and strangle you. Stop.
I ain't even really with chocolate eggs like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even my thing. Like, I remember that line that.
Trey, I'll grab you by. I'll grab you by those two pubic hairs on your chin and drag you through that. Bro, stop playing.
Your beard is the same length as mine right now. What is you talking about? What? Come on, man.
Trey, hey Trey, what you say?
Hey Trey,
You say? Hey, you're still pissed off. You're still pissed off about that Easter basket you got when you was in 3rd grade, huh?
Hey man, listen.
Hey, Trey, I need you to understand one thing, Trey. I can grow more facial hair in 2 weeks than you can in 2 months, sir. Let's get that perfectly clear.
That's probably fair. I'm a black man, okay?
Yeah, and I'm Greek. So I have advantage here.
Yeah, y'all eat different shit. Y'all
Lucas got
flatbread. I ain't got that. Y'all got them special salads. That shit grow your beard different. I don't eat
What
that.
you
I eat fried chicken.
Hey, Trey, what you say? Eat a lot of peanut bread?
Give me the unhealthy Euro meat, no homo, and the pita bread and tzatziki, all right? I need all that. I need the unhealthy. I need the saganaki. I need all the baklava, all that shit. All the unhealthy food. Get that shit.
Hey, now the baklava, now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Hey, Trey,
now you're talking.
Trey, fuck, I look like eating Mediterranean salad. Fuck out of here.
Listen, man.
Hey,
I know you like the little with the seasoning in it.
Baklava, shut up. Shut up.
I actually like Greek food. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, Greek food is good. Like, if it's made right,
if it's made right, that shit is hitting. Yeah,
bro, have you ever had baklava?
Chris, you got to come to our Greek fest in a month.
Never had it. I had
baklava. My God. Oh, baklava is the shit.
Greek.
Yeah, so my church has their annual
My
Greek
last
fest.
boss in Orange County was from Greek.
But baklava has to be made the right way.
Oh,
you just
it got to be made the right way.
I know it's
not all baklava is good.
Hey, Trey, was this Greek?
It does. I've had bad baklava too.
Me too, but I've had some great baklava too.
Have you had my mom's or no?
Yes, dickhead.
Huh?
You forgot?
Yeah, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast last week. You think I remember if your ugly ass had my mom's baklava?
I'm not ugly.
What'd you say?
Thank you. Yes, you guys won. I'm not ugly, guys. I'm sorry. You're not gonna call. First of all, you're not gonna call me out my name and say I'm ugly. my mom says I'm a handsome man.
I don't think.
And I'll get my brother here to call you ugly too. What's up?
Hey, my mom says I'm a very handsome man. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Does she tell you that after she puts on your helmet?
I've never had to wear a helmet. We went and got tested for that, and I never had to wear one. Thank you very much. Hey, while Lucas talking about wearing a helmet, while Lucas talking about wearing a helmet, there's a reason why we call him Raw Dog Ricky.
Hey, I'll gladly take that name up for the special ed helmet, sir. You got me fucked up.
There's a reason why we call him Raw Dog Ricky.
Yeah, you got me fucked up.
Hey, I'm not a window licker.
Hey, anybody, I'll tell you like this. Anybody who tells me that same exact line, my mom says I'm a handsome man. I say the same exact thing every time. Does she tell you that after she put your helmet on, sir?
Hey, like I said, I'm not a window licker. So my class had more than 3 students in it. Thank you very much.
It really just depends on what's on the other side.
Hey, Kristen, I didn't ride no tour bus. You got me fucked up.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, Chris. Depends on what's on the other side of the window and what's on the bus. Because I'll ride it if it's the right quality of people on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it.
Hey, what'd you say? It take less time to get home?
Listen, I'm not mad at the party bus. All right, they're short. What's the problem?
You and Cap on the same bus. Both you and Cap.
Hey, we wore the same cap too. You feel me?
Yeah. The same helmet, huh? That's why his name is Cap.
Yeah. Pop in here. Cap said somebody said my name.
Hey,
Somebody said my name.
hey. No,
Hey, yo, it's crazy though. Lucas said some shit earlier that I was like, damn, yo, it's crazy. I wasn't the only person that had that thought this week. Yo, I was hoping so hard one day this week that I was gonna fucking look up and this nigga was gonna be like, I got y'all stupid asses. Y'all crying and shit.
Bro,
all
me too.
fucked up.
Me
I be
too.
checking the
Me
chat,
too.
And I be waiting for Cap to say something, fam.
Yo, I swear to
I don't
God,
know why.
dog.
I feel
Oh
like
my God.
I'm ready for him to say something. And it's
Bruh.
like,
And,
I just,
and like Trey said too, it feels like a bad nightmare. You just want to wake up from it.
Bro, I looked
man.
at this shit the next morning just knowing I had a fucked up dream. I was like, damn, that's crazy, yo. Let me check this shit. I know this nigga sent me
Bro,
something.
I ain't gonna lie. I felt the same way. I was like, man, I just kept like, I ain't gonna lie. When Thomas posted that,
Dog.
hey man, I'm not. I still got the messages, and I wanted to delete them, but I didn't.
Bro,
I
yeah.
I text Cap. I said, bro, stop fucking playing with me. I
Bruh.
really did. I texted him. I said, bro, if you don't answer this
I didn't
phone,
want to believe. I refused to believe it for like 15 minutes, bro. I refused to. Believe
I refuse to believe it for the first few days.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't know if I believe it now. I'm still
I don't.
fuck-
You're right,
honestly
I don't.
believe it now.
I feel like Cap's gonna come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I keep like pushing
I
back.
feel like Cap's gonna message us tomorrow morning.
Right.
And say, "What's good, fellas?"
Yeah, that was a
No,
good
I
ass
feel.
episode. Yo, appreciate y'all.
Knowing Cap,
Like,
hey, this is how I feel. I feel like Cap gonna text us like I feel like Cap is gonna text us like, hey man, I had to fake my death for some real shit.
right,
Sorry.
right. Hey, I'm with Tupac right now. I'm down in
Hey,
Cuba.
I'm right.
He didn't say some crazy
hey,
shit.
I'm on my Tupac shit.
Hey, I'm in Cuba right now, man. Listen.
That's what I feel like he's gonna do. Like he's like, all right, guys, y'all cried enough.
Hey, Chris, he gonna say, Cap will say some crazy shit like, hey, man, I'm in Cuba writing for Kendrick right now. Yo, we got another diss record coming. Just be on the lookout. He'll say some crazy shit like that. I just feel it.
You're gonna expose all the Drake secrets and this and that. Be on the lookout for it.
Like, we're gonna get Drake out of here and then I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? I needed more time to write this shit real quick. Gotta get rid of Drake first.
He said we're gonna get Drake out of here and I'll be back.
Get Drake out of here and be back.
Wow.
I'm weak.
Wow. Oh my
Hey,
God.
They
hey,
gonna say the feds was on me. It was a Rico coming. I had to disappear for a while.
hey, Cap would say some shit like, hey, yo, Owen Hart told me what happened.
Cap met. He met Ben.
Yo, they better not
He
let that
met-
nigga get a
Cap
phone.
said- Cap was
Yeah, they better not let Cap
That
better not
nigga's
get
still
no
a phone. He's sending us
Hey,
all the
yo.
secrets.
Cap up there taking selfies with Chris Benoit. Like,
Oh shit. Nope. All right, let me turn my camera off. All right, that's all right.
Hey,
That's it.
Guys, go send us pictures of what's actually hidden at Area 51.
I did a video on that one time. He loved that video. Hey, look, y'all don't know in real life, right? I got a bad leg, so I limp or whatever on the left side. And I remember in the video, I was talking about all the shit I saw in Area 51, and I said, "Yo, they got my other good leg here." Man, this nigga lost his fucking mind. He was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?" I remember him messaging me like, "Yo, you out of your fucking mind, bro."
Cap
He
would
is
just.
wild.
Cap had us dying, man. He always made you and reading all the comments on his page and like everybody
Dog.
was talking about Cap would make you
Bro,
laugh.
my favorite
So-
video I have of him still saved in my phone, and I always will have it saved. And I posted in the group chat, but this was like during COVID year. He was on a walk one morning. And I forgot what I was doing in the group chat, but I was showing my ass in the group chat like wild.
Your man whore days.
I was saying some fucked up shit. And Cap gonna respond with a video. He'd be like, "Hey, yo, man whore, chill the fuck out, man. It's too early in the morning for you to be wilding like this, all right?" The fact that he posted the video and straight up called me. He said, "Hey, man whore, chill out." At the time, I was behaving a little outlandish at the time. I can't deny that, but what are you gonna do?
You know what's crazy, man? Like, sorry.
Cap knew way too much about me. Cap knew way too.
Our very last, like, real interaction, like outside of memes and shit, our very last real interaction, I was telling him that wrestling was coming here, and my girl's been wanting to go, and I said, I'm finally gonna take her to a wrestling event. And he was like, "Word, that's what's up, bro." And I was like, "Yeah, it's midget wrestling, and it's coming to the ocean front, and I'm really excited about it." And he said, don't fucking do that. And I said, no, listen, hear me out, Cap. I said, hold on, it's midget wrestling. They come into the Raw bar, and I said, and I'm gonna live out my dream. I'm gonna be the Big Show for them. And he said, what the fuck are you talking about? And I said, I already got the leotard. I got one titty out. I'm doing choke slams, big boots, because they small. I said, I got this, dog. He was like, stop this shit, man. Why are you so fucking crazy? I told him, I said, nah, bro, look, I'm doing like leg drop. I might throw a missile drop kick in. Like, this is my dream, Cap. You can't stop it. You can't stop this. He said, yo, he sent me a video. He said, I don't know why you so fucking crazy, but you need to stop this shit.
Why do I want to see this?
That was all laugh.
Why do I want to see this?
Oh,
Hold on, wait. Trey.
yo.
Trey, the one titty out.
Yeah, I told him. I said, "Hey, I said I already got the leotard with the one titty.
You
out,
got
like
the one.
giant.
You got the one singlet with the titty out.
with the yeah.
Hey Trey, you gotta make sure you do this for them though. You gotta hit him with the
Yo, I was ready, dog. That shit came Monday. I wanted to go so bad, but I was like, I can't even do it, dog. I'm too sad because I had already planned. If I went, I was planning to grab one of the midgets. I was gonna goozle them, and I was gonna be like, Cap, this is for you. I was gonna goozle the nigga and send him a picture, but he, Chris, where you go, man? Hey, dog. Listen, I told the nigga I was gonna live my dream out. I told him I was gonna live my dream out. I said, for you, Cabo, this is for you. Hey, I had him, dog. I had him. Big boots. I'm telling you, power to punch.
He's the leotard. Big.
Hey, I had it. I had it ordered. I told him I got it on Amazon already. He was like, hey, man, just stop. He said, just don't do that. Just don't do it.
He said, I'm about to take my girl to the wrestling event. Let's do it. Yeah, it's
Trey. Trey.
Yo.
You ordered the singlet with the titty out and the big ass boots. So you want to be the Giant, not the Big Show. You want to be
I wanted
the
to be
Giant.
both. I wanted to be both. Now, see, I was gonna come out with the Paul White shirt and rip it off.
Do the Big Show impression again.
I had him. Hey, Keith, I was gonna hit him with that. I'm about to light him up. Hey. That nigga said, "Hey, don't do that." He said, "Don't do that."
Seriously,
Hey, what did Rock say? Hey, Lucas.
Yeah.
Lucas, what did Rock say? He said, Big Show, you are 7 foot tall, 500 pounds, one of the most gifted, most threatening athletes in the nation. And he said one thing you're known for is you go ahead and you can do anything you want. And you choose to do this.
Hey, that was my dream, Chris, and nobody gonna take it from me. I told him.
Hey, Chris, he's like, why are you booing me? You shouldn't boo me.
Shut your mouth.
No.
He said, you come up here. He said, you had the nerve to ask this. Why are you booing me? Don't boo me. You should boo him. Don't boo me.
Hey, Trey said, yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm going to take her to midget wrestling, man. It's going to be dope.
Dog, I was so serious the way I said it to him. He was just like, bro.
Hey, Trey, if you tell me you was gonna stack them, I will leave this show right now. If you tell me you was gonna stack them, I'm leaving this show right now.
Chris, there's gonna be 2 at once, okay? And I was gonna fully extend. I was gonna do the double. Now, double goozle, up, down. You understand what I'm saying to you? That was I was gonna win the championship. I was gonna be the midget world champion of the world. You understand what I'm saying? Chris, where you going? My nigga. I was gonna be the world middleweight champion.
Yo, I've never seen somebody leave the show. Chris left. Hey, yo, we went black screen before. I ain't never seen somebody left.
Yo, he straight up dipped.
Yo, he straight up dipped. I'm so done, yo.
He said, you need a
Then he commented, you need a timeout.
Hey, yo, Chris left. I ain't never seen somebody leave the show.
Chris left. And how
Hey, man.
Group chat said, Trey, you need a timeout. I'm done with this, man. I'm done with Trey, too. I
Hey,
can't.
man.
I can't.
I'm done with you, man.
I can't.
Oh, man.
I'm legit crying here.
Yo,
Listen,
my
I
stomach
apologize.
is
I was just trying to share my
sore.
memory.
Oh,
Trying to share my
God.
memory with my brother and my dreams. I thought I was in a safe place. I could share my dreams with y'all fellas.
Bro, I
I
literally can hear Cap in my head cussing you the fuck out and telling you don't do that to your girl.
I gotta bring
Don't
Chris
put
back.
her.
said,
Don't
yo,
put her through that. Chris is
Oh, wait. Oh, Trey, you still here? Never mind. Bye.
He left the show again.
oh my
Shit.
god.
Oh,
I think
Oh
that
my
might be
God.
time to wrap it up.
Listen,
I can't do this
yeah,
anymore.
I think it's time to wrap.
I just
Oh,
gotta do a shot to my brother, man. We gotta do it. We gotta do a drink to my nigga,
I
man.
gotta. Hey,
Get Chris ass back in here. Tell him to come in and take a shot.
Hey,
Yeah, he said you need a timeout. No.
Whatever you drink.
Chris,
Oh Lord.
Trey, you need a timeout.
Oh my god.
I think we got a new
Hey.
top 5 moment for the show.
Wow.
Yo. I think. Oh man.
Bro, I've
Hey Chris,
I
just come
just
take a
can't
drink. Come
escape
take a drink.
I can't escape.
Just come take a drink with your boy, man.
Hey, hold
Just
on.
take a
Hey,
drink
all
with
right,
your boy.
hey,
Yeah.
so we can get back to this. I'm gonna take a shot. I just poured a shot. This shot glass was given by my uncle for my dad when he passed. It says he always called my dad G-Mo for Greg Mormon. My dad loved Thug Passion. He never drank it, but that's just what he liked to call it. We like whatever. So I'm gonna take this shot out of my dad's glass for you, Cap. Bro, your memory will always live on. We love you. Man, thank you for how old was he? 49?
That's a good question. I never knew.
You know
he
what?
49. He was about 10 years older than me. So he was
I'm
about,
30
he might have
I'm
been
35 years
44,
old, 40 in
45.
3 weeks, so.
Yeah,
Cap is
he's around my
44?
uncle's age. He's about
Cap was
10 years
44?
I thought Cap was in his 40s just like 10 years ago.
Cap wasn't 50 though. Cap was in his late 40s. He had to be.
Okay, he was in his late 40s.
I think Cap was in his 40s.
Thomas told me he was 49, I think.
He didn't
I
look
figured that. I figured he was 49. Yes.
I was gonna say he was only a couple years. He was only like 10 plus.
But are you 40 yet?
Let me see.
Trey, how old are you?
He could have been lying when I met him too. You know, nigga.
True.
Oh,
Wait, Trey, how old are you?
who the fuck? You just asked me if I was 40, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all made the psycho leave.
Now my
Maybe that's a good thing.
can y'all see
Internet
me?
fucking up again.
Hold on.
And I'll be 40 in 3. I'll be 40 in 3 weeks.
Man. That's
So
crazy.
Trey,
y'all
I wish
see me?
you were out here to come to my birthday
Yeah.
bash. I wish you was out here to come to my birthday bash, man.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see you. We can hear you.
Okay, I'm back. I'm 34, by the way.
Oh,
34.
you're only a couple years
You a
old.
whole lie. You ain't no damn 34.
The fuck? That's why that nigga used to say I was so crazy.
1989 is not his year he was born. That's just a
You were not 34, Trey.
1989 TRE. We all think. What do you think the premise is?
You know, I always hate I hate smarty y'all niggas like you. I can't stand smarty y'all niggas.
Yeah, Trey, you're only 3 years older than me. I didn't know that.
You said 3 years old?
I'll be 31 June 4th. But yeah.
Trey, you mean to tell me you was like 20? Trey, you mean to tell me you was like 26 when I was arguing with you?
100%. I just got to Cali, 26. Yep, 8 years ago.
Oh, now you really didn't piss me off.
You got fired up by a 26-year-old fucker. How you feel about that?
Bro,
Hey, you let me cut a
you
promo.
34?
On his breath.
34. I'll be 35 in
Hey.
July.
Angry that day, too.
That was 2017.
He got
Holy
you.
Yeah.
shit. That was 2017.
You
Yeah,
35,
you
I'll be
fucked up.
45 and 5. Damn.
Damn. You was 27, 26?
I was 27, 26. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Bro.
That's why that nigga used to always say. That's why I used to always say, "Why you so crazy? You too young to be so crazy."
Now me and Chris,
Hey.
now me and Chris are on
Hey.
Now, me and
Hey
Chris are
Lucas,
friends now.
hey, hold on. Go back to what Lucas said. So pretty much what you trying to tell me is I'm more mature than you. That's what you just said. That's what you said to me that day when you said I'm out here making money. You pretty much told me you're more mature than me. That's what you told me.
And he said that you ain't shit.
He didn't have to say that. He told me. He pretty much told me in not so subtle words. Hey man, I'm more mature than you. Grow up.
He said,
I mean,
argue with
listen, man. I just do what I do. I just try to make money out here in these streets. That's all I got. It's just me and my bestie. You know what I'm saying? It's just me and my bestie. I just my bestie.
Oh my god.
Do the pocket knife. Do the pocket knife. Do the pocket knife. Hey. And the capo. You know, we used to call us the capo back in the day. He used to hit this shit all the time at the hotel. Gotta bust the capo one time for my nigga, man.
my camera ain't frozen. I'm just speechless.
We've reached the whole time. We've reached the all-time low now. Oh my god.
Hey,
Night-
man.
But
the
I
night-
thought a couple episodes ago when Cap was on there, we was gonna get taken off. Trey, I think for the betterment of this show, you
shouldn't come
don't
here.
even acknowledge that you know about this show.
Okay, that's fair. I feel like
Okay.
that's fair. Yeah,
That's
I probably shouldn't come here often. Like maybe
Yeah.
once every 4 or 5
Yeah,
years.
that's good advice. Good. I'm glad. I'm
I
happy
think
that you know
I
that.
think you should be out here regularly. We need this kind of
No. Lucas, you're trying to lose the show. No.
That's
No.
true. That's true.
No.
So like,
Cap has almost made us lose the show numerous times.
yeah,
No.
And I'm
we
not
have Trey
sure if
on,
I'm-
we're gonna get canceled.
I'm not sure if I'm crazier than Cap, but
I mean, I don't think we'll
I'm
get
right
canceled
there.
before Big Show's 2000th heel turn. So
That's why I was inspired because of them hill turns. You know what I'm saying? All 25,000.
all 1,500 of them.
You just
Hey,
turned it
man.
like 5 minutes ago.
Listen, man, I appreciate y'all, brothers,
Tough
man,
it up, man.
for sure.
Yeah,
First time I
man.
laughed all week.
To
First
Cap,
time I laughed all fucking week, man. The Cap. It's Cap,
Hey,
man.
the Cap, man. It's the Cap, man. Love y'all, brother.
Cap, man.
thanks
Love
for
y'all
playing.
too, man.
Yeah, this is definitely for Cap, man. Hey, Cap, we love you, man. We are definitely gonna miss. The show's not gonna be the same without you.
Sure
Chris,
not.
Chris and I gonna tee the fuck up tomorrow night for Cap.
The chat's not gonna be the same without you. Life is
Oh.
not gonna be the same without you. Without you, fam. You know, my mom, my pops, my nephew. I hope they greeted you when you was up there. Hope you didn't try to stab them, man, because it's not a good look. But
That's not right. That's not right.
It wouldn't be right. Mom Dukes is gonna. Yeah, Mom Dukes will fuck you up on site. Literally. She.
Cap.
So.
Yo,
yeah,
Cap.
don't try-
Just do me a favor, dog. Just steal a cell phone. Just steal a cell phone. Send one message. I only need like one message, bro. Just say like the Big Show noise. Like type it out. Whatever that phonetically types out to, just do that in a text, and I'll know it's
But I need to know like chaos is happening up there. Like I'm talking
just
like
once. Just once.
like I'm talking like Kobe Bryant's like snatching up everybody's ankles up there type shit. You know,
Bro, I bet Cap dunked on Kobe already, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably got his hair back. You know what I'm saying? That
Cap
shit
got
probably
like 5
he got the
ones
little
since
gum.
he's been
Hey,
there already.
Lucas, I hate to tell you this, but Kobe's sitting the bench up in heaven right now.
Shit.
Ooh,
He's sitting
Damn.
the bench.
damn.
He's not starting over Wilt Chamberlain. He's not starting over Pete Maravich.
Pete Maravich played against the Plumbers. AJ Redick told me.
there'll be no Kobe slander in here. So we'll just stop you right there.
Two Kobe.
He's
I'm
definitely
looking-
not.
I'm
He's
looking-
definitely not starting over Lynn Bias. Oh yeah, he's not starting over Lynn Bias. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, he's not.
I don't know about that.
No, he's not starting over Lynn Bias. They said Lynn Bias is better than Jordan.
Yeah, but we never got to see. We don't know.
Well, okay. Well, guess what? We know he's not starting over Lynn
Shut
Bias.
up, Chris.
You know what we do know? That Kobe was like that. You know what else we know? Trey's got a knife. And I'm going to cut it off now. All right? It's really good seeing you fellas. I'm going to get up out of here, all right?
Yo, why do you put it in his back of sword?
Yeah, I'm out of here. Y'all have a
Yeah.
good night. I love
You know
y'all.
what?
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck
I'm
out.
gonna go put my son to bed.
You
Yeah.
need to time out. He needs a timeout. Everybody needs a timeout. Y'all too much.
But Trey, if you get that singlet,
You know, Chris, I might have to do it now. I'm not going to hold you.
No, can somebody explain to me why Trey just put his knife in the
Like a
back, like
sword.
like it was, yeah, right, like it was a sword. Like you
It
might
was
go on
sword.
like some secret quest.
Trey, whatever you do, never go to Jamaica.
Whatever you do, just promise me
Never
I'm
go.
I'm not
Never go to
Jake
Jamaica.
Trey.
just promise me I'm not gonna see you on
Hey.
the Left Black News, all right?
Can I tell y'all something real quick?
I
But
prefer you didn't.
No.
Might be breaking news to y'all.
No.
Oh God.
So in February, I got hired by Breeze Airways. So I'm about to be a flight attendant. They about to train me, and I'm about to be all over the goddamn U.S. I'm gonna be touching all the fucking states and then the world. I'm like the NWO. I'm a plague for the whole planet. Y'all gonna have to deal with me, goddamn it. Right?
Can I
Now
talk
deal
to
with
the
that.
airlines? What's
Hey,
the airlines? I need to have a word with them.
hey, so pretty much what Trey,
I'm
pretty
gonna
much
make sure
what
I'm
Trey
not on
just,
any flight that you are on. What
pretty
airline
much
is
what
this?
Trey,
What
hey,
airline is this?
Pocket Knife Airlines. Do the pocket knife. Do the pocket knife.
pretty much what he said is,
You are sick.
and
You know
and what I've heard from Trey is
Shit.
Wasn't my fault.
what he's saying is he is going to stab people on different time zones, states, maybe continents.
I would never. Scout's honor. And I was never a scout.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to think Cap has infiltrated your body. You ever watch those movies like Ghost? I think we're speaking to Cap right now.
No. No. It's his thing's DNA. I'm just a little off. He knew that. That's why we were so cool. That's why this happened. Honestly, all of this shit.
A little off.
Yeah, Luke, it's like like you know what I mean? Like I'll be good. Just one look, I'll be all right. It's just like a little slight one. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hey, I might have send y'all some shit too, by the way, from before y'all knew this nigga, some videos and shit that was made. I gotta find them on my YouTube. But we did a whole Team Capo versus Team Doran video. I gotta send y'all. I made this whole. I swear to dog, it was before we even had the right phones to record this shit. And I shot a whole video. Y'all gonna lose y'all shit. I'm gonna send it to the group chat. It was this nigga laughed his ass off because it was this two coworkers, white dude named Doran and then Capo, and I put them against each other. So I took pictures from both of their Facebooks, and I just cut this promo where I was just supporting Cap wholeheartedly and talking about how shitty our other coworker was, even though we love both of them. Shit's fucking hilarious, classic material. So I'm gonna have to send that shit to y'all. I got a couple of them from back in the day. I'm gonna have to send to y'all. I did another.
My man was on his James E. Cornette shit.
Dog, early, bro.
Early.
And I dressed up. And my internet was working. I would send this shit to y'all right now, but I had the fucking college shirt on. The shit's ridiculous. Like y'all gonna laugh y'all asses off when y'all see it.
Y'all
That
really
nigga-
was arguing with your ass and you was 26 years old, man. Fuck you.
I wasn't arguing with you. I tell you that much. I was making money.
Yeah, and on that note, I'm out.
Love y'all, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all
Shout
having
out
me.
to y'all. I love y'all, man. We did this for Cap, man. We did it like he would want it to, man.
For
Shout
Cap,
out to
man.
my family, my kids, man. Man, I love y'all, brothers. I'm off.
My guy.
All right, I'm gonna wrap.
I appreciate
this up.
y'all.
So if y'all want to go ahead and bounce, I got a closing thing in there.
Yes, sir.
So, but hey, thank you, Chris. Trey, your crazy ass is what we needed tonight, man.
For sure, brother.
We needed
Yeah,
it,
I'll
man.
talk to y'all in
Thank
the
you.
group chat.
All right, Lucas, thank you, man. I'm gonna wrap this up. Trey, thank you again, man.
For sure, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, man. All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap this up here, man. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And you know, Cap, we're gonna miss you, fam. We're really gonna miss you, fam. I'm gonna miss you in the group chat. I'll miss you the Facebook, Instagram, and life in general, man. We're definitely gonna miss you, man. You know, and I felt like, you know, I've lost, you know, I felt like I've lost another family member. You know, I lost my mom, I lost my nephew, lost my mom's, lost Cap. You know, but Cap, you know, we're gonna honor your memory as much as we can, fam. And you know, we're gonna miss you while we're here. And I'm gonna wrap it up this way, man. Cap, you used to always ask me. He said, "Keith, where's my shirt?" Ever since you lost it, man. So Cap, this is your shirt, man. In your memory, dog. Cap, we love you and we miss you, dog. We love you, man. Always and forever, man. Rest in peace, Cap.